Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Lesia the Preacha-OK. All right. Well, I'll be leaving Kansas today. I'll be leaving the hotel very soon, actually. So I decided to do a tarot reading before Kaden and I hit the road. A Kansas reading, yeah. Let's check out the energy in Kansas. All righty. Well, I'm not going to delay. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I only have a few cards with me. I have a traditional tarot. I have Dr. Lesia the Preacha's oracle cards. And I have healing cards if, you know, healing comes across my table. All right, so let's get started with the tarot. Click like, click subscribe. And the notification bell, please. So how are you guys doing? Do you guys have food coma? I know I did. I ate very good yesterday. I was so thankful to be able to have Thanksgiving with my baby boy. And I was able to touch base with my family in Michigan anyway, you know. So everybody, you know, was with family, thank God. Everybody's was with family or friends or something, so. Yeah, I'm trying to cook and everything. The turkey I had yesterday was so good. It was very, a whole book came out, so let's see what, I'm just going to take them. It's a lot, but y'all see how long I was shuffling before anything came out. All right, we see you back there, Kaden, in the video. Yeah, we see you in the video. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords, this is current energy. Page of Swords in reverse. Then we have the World card in reverse. Then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Maybe I'm just holding my hand wrong. Everything's in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. And then the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. I just think it's strange that all these cards came out in reverse. And it's a whole book of them. So what's going on in Kansas? Whew. Well, off the rip, I see that we have the King and Queen of Cups. The Queen and King of Cups. So we have divine masculine and divine feminine energy going on here. I'm just going to read them all in the upright since they all came in the reverse. Let's see. And then if I need to reverse it as I go, I will. But let's see. But right off the rip, we have the King and Queen in reverse. The King came out first, and then the Queen came out. So we have a reading here about definitely our heart, how we feel. Okay, well, anyway, let's keep going. The World card. It's almost as if divine masculine and feminine energy, even though they're going through an emotional time, they're still finding a way to rejoice. There's very little communication, the Page of Swords. There's very little communication, but here's the Twin Flame card. So, yeah, we have the King and Queen of Cups, divine masculine, divine feminine energy in their emotions. You know, They both know what they once had. They both know the hardest part of whatever was going on, in their world together. The hardest part is over. I mean, they somehow, some way, they let the fire die out. Page of Swords, not enough communication. I mean, it's like, even though the hardest part of whatever divine masculine and feminine energy endured, even though the hardest part is over, they both still need to adjust to being separated. Still must transition from how things used to be to how things are. That's current energy, so let's see if I pick up anything else. Let's see what's on the bottom. The Two of Swords for future energy. What's today, the 25th? November 25th. So, whatever split up, whatever issues the divine masculine, divine feminine energy endured, whatever broke them up, I think they're clear about it now. They, maybe when it wasn't so clear before, now it's becoming more clear. There is a need for more communication, to stop feeling so stuck. It's almost like the divine masculine feminine energy in this reading. It's like they accept where things are, but they can have something better. You know what I mean? Like, maybe before you guys were married, you're divorced now, but now you just need to be friends. You know what I mean? Or just simply family. You know what I mean? But communication is needed. It's safe to communicate. It's safe to go ahead and express yourselves to one another. It's safe to do it. I mean, that's the only way you're going to be able to deal with those issues in the past and, create the kind of world where, just keep it cordial and basic communication. There's no need to get all super deep because, you're just past that point. Past the point where you need to, stress each other out. Okay. Ace of Wands. Somehow, some way in the recent past, the divine masculine, divine feminine energy have gotten, more options have been created. There's reasons to, be friends now and create a better world for the two of you to exist in it. It's almost like the people around you, would have a better experience if the two of you could at least just get along. Not be in love and, and get married, none of that. Just get along, be cordial, open up the communication lines enough where everyone else that you share lives with can be comfortable. That's what I pick up on that. So let's go to Dr. Lesia the Preacha Oracle. But let me just see what else is, let me see what else is coming behind that Two of Swords. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to, I mean, it's more clear each day becomes more clear of what happened and what part of the hearts are broken. Um, even third party energy can see now what happened too. You know, other people involved can see, you know, the problems, what you guys endured, you know. But we can't forget this Ace of Wands energy over here. Ace of Wands energy. Let's see here. So we have I mean, you know, the whole point is to heal your broken hearts. Heal your broken hearts to the point where you can, you know, move on. Move on. Be cordial. Let's see. What's the next card? Yeah, gotta reflect and forgive. Reflect, forgive. Forgive the things that, you know, were once painful. You know, talk them through, forgive, and try to work out what you can. Save what you can. Yep. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, we have Judgment. So, yeah, so things have been balanced out. There was judgment, and things balanced out and created new opportunities. Created new opportunities for you guys to, you know, deal with past issues and create a new opportunity to communicate, be cordial. You know, there's no reason to, I don't want to use the word like not trust each other, I won't say that, but there's just no reason to hold on to the past anymore. When you have the power to communicate and the power to forgive and the power to use, like, you know, the fruits of the Spirit, you know, how Jesus spoke to the disciples about, you know, the Beatitudes. When you have all these tools in your belt, there's no reason to have relationships that are just kind of stuck in negativity. Ooh, the Emperor card. So, you know, the Emperor energy, divine masculine energy. Whew, well, you know, triggered a judgment moment, you know. Aries energy. Yeah, so basically when the Emperor energy triggered a judgment moment, or, you know, had to make a decision, and the Emperor had to make a decision, and the decision was very emotional. You know, he had to make an emotional decision, you know, coming from a place of brokenness, you know, in order to bring this justice. So basically a tower moment, you know what I mean? Basically a tower moment came, and, you know, you guys just have to, so from what I'm seeing, it looked like maybe the divine masculine energy left, divorced the divine feminine energy, and it just turned both of their worlds upside down. It looked like neither one of them were really prepared for the level of pain that this split up, breakup would cause everybody else. Yeah, the split, lack of communication. I mean, it really took a toll on everybody. Kind of made everybody stuck for a little while. But it looked like people are getting unstuck, you know, because the worst part is over. The worst part is over. Okay. The worst part is over. Praise God. The worst part is over. thank the Lord, the worst part is over. And now people can heal and move on. I mean, like, everybody involved, everybody impacted by the split up, the divorce, the breakup. The emperor, he had to make a judgment call. And his judgment call, as hard as it was, as difficult as it was, because it looked like maybe the divine feminine energy, you just feel like the divine masculine just left me, didn't care about me, abandoned me. He acted like this was easy, and it looked like he may have even moved on to somebody else. Moved on to somebody else. Or it can go the other way if you're the divine masculine and your divine feminine put you through this scenario. It's not gender based, you know what I mean? It's energy based. Okay, the rest card has come out, rest. Pick a day to end work, reflect, be blessed, and sanctify. We're talking Genesis 2:2-3. The generations of heaven and earth, both. Genesis 2 and 4. Negotiating with God the Lord. Negotiating with God the Lord. Genesis 4:13. Punishment is greater than I can bear. So yeah, I mean, like when the divine masculine decided that it was time to, just let go of the divine feminine energy, and perhaps even, move on, it definitely, broke the divine feminine's heart, no doubt about that. It broke her heart, and just changed everything around. Again, the divine masculine energy couldn't calculate the damage. Couldn't even calculate the amount of damage that could possibly be done with such a decision. And so you do have to negotiate with God, Genesis 18:23. Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? When we make decisions from a position of, we make, authoritative decisions, there's a trickle-down effect. And sometimes it is difficult to know how your decision is going to affect everyone involved. There are innocent people that are connected to the relationship. And when the relationship's over, those people can feel the blow. It can be years later. The blow don't always be felt immediately. There is an immediate impact, but then there are delayed impacts to this stuff too. And then Matthew 15, I have woman's faith. It says, have mercy on me, Lord. Help me, and the dogs eat of the crumbs from their master's table. Cry and worship. So, yeah, so this is the Canaanite woman. Yeah, the Canaanite woman. Yeah, when you negotiate with God, you, so it sounds like the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy, both are, negotiating, had to negotiate, there was a judgment. So whenever there's a judgment, like judgment of divorce, whatever, a change in your relationship, a change in your contract your world, how you set it up, you know, and you're trying to heal from a broken space. You're trying to push through, make all these decisions, and you're, you know, reconsidering everything. I mean, you just have to reflect and consider everything. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, let go what doesn't work and try to hold on what does. You know, again, let go what doesn't work. Let it die out. Try to increase the communication as best you can, because we have, you know, communication is key, and you got to start somewhere, even at the lowest level. But I see it's time to rest from all that pain, and just remember, you know, why we're here. We're here for generational purposes, you know, for heaven and earth, you know, and you have to talk, you have to communicate, you got to negotiate, not with each other only, but with God too, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out these healing cards, because, you know, I see this big old broken heart card out here, and I haven't really pulled the broken heart card out in a minute, you know. Did it come out? I think it may have come out recently, but it had been several months before this had come out. And I think it's because, you know, divine masculine feminine energy has been really busy, you know, trying to restore their lives from this separation, breakup. Restore just restore everything. You know, their spirituality, their belief system, everything's changed, you know. Divorce, separation do that. It shifts your belief system a little bit. It's like when you used to believe this way, it's like, well, I guess I believe this way now, you know. It's amazing. I mean, like divine masculine, divine feminine energy, sometimes you can get really burdened because, you know, maybe you didn't believe in divorce at one point, but then all the pain in the relationship, next thing you know, you filing for divorce and you didn't even think that you believed in divorce, you know what I mean? you know, turtle energy, you know, to get to this point in your relationship, it didn't happen overnight. You know, it took a long time to get this bad. It took a long time. It took a long time. And, you know, it requires patience it requires a lot of patience to get into that much trouble, and it requires patience to come out of that trouble. People just want to snap their fingers and get it over with fast, like a little weasel. People want to weasel their way through. That's funny. A grouse. Interesting. Then we have this. But the most important thing is, you know, communicating. When I look at this, I think of communicating. And I see this Ace of Wands energy. This tells me there's hope. You know, the divine is in the midst. The divine is weighing everything out. The divine God is going to create a better world and offer opportunities for both the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. You know, there has to be balance. Even if it's just within your own inner divine masculine feminine energy, balance it out. Because once your inner energies are balanced out, then, you know, you'll attract, open up other opportunities for yourself. And you have to be honest about where you are on your journey. You have to be honest with yourself and be honest with others to avoid having to make crazy decisions and, making crazy decisions, creating a bunch of burdens and breaking people's hearts, especially your own. Yeah, so I think that's it. My Kansas reading. I'm surprised it came out this way. I'm very surprised. But yeah, negotiation time. Negotiation time. Communication time. What can we do to be friends, to be positive, to obey God? That divine masculine feminine energy. What can we do? Because we have both the Queen and King of Cups out here. What can we do to have generational wealth and legacy, even in the midst of separation, divorce, Because that's what unity is really about, reuniting unity. It's not always about having some romantic relationship or walking down the aisle and saying I do. It's about what can we agree on to be an effective family for everybody involved. I think that's most important. Working together as a team, regardless to the titles, regardless to the law. What can we do to be a successful, productive family overall? When you share the same blood, you share the same family, you share the same friends, it's good to be cordial and keep the communication lines open on a very basic level, just so that everyone else can know how to navigate around you. All right, then. I have a card that was pulled not long ago, and it's called Relationship Skills. That will fall in there. Relationship skills. Yeah. Just basic relationship skills and respect can go a long way keeping families going, functioning in a united way. All right, guys, I love you so much. Let me go catch this plane, get back to Michigan, okay? All right, guys, you all be blessed. My information will be in the description box on how to contact me for personal readings or to leave me a love offering, okay? Again, click like, subscribe, share my video, and let's just, keep going on this journey of flame. I call it my flame journey. It don't matter if you're a twin, multiple flame, replacement flame. A flame is a flame. Whether in union or not, you still a flame, So we got to keep our flame lit. Keep our side of the bed lit, whether you're divine masculine side of the bed, the divine feminine side of the bed, within yourself. Within yourself. And then especially if you're involved with someone, outside of yourself that has a gender assignment, a real person that you're in relationship with. You have to juggle your own inner masculine and feminine energy as well as respond properly to theirs. Manage your own, keep it balanced, and stay balanced in alignment with theirs too. Hey, I'm telling you. All right, guys, you all be blessed. Bye.